What's happening, people, and once again, welcome back to CubCamTV as we get into another one of these reaction videos. This has been requested on the channel a couple of times, so we're going to get into it right about now. The sounds of Alkaline with System. Now, from what I've heard about this tune, it's pretty much a bit more of a rap approach than we're normally used to from Alkaline. Him basically diving into a bit of conscious discussion, so we're going to dive into this and try to break it down as much as we possibly can. As always, if you haven't already, please make sure you are hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all of that good stuff. But without further ado, let's jump into this one. Okay.
Them said the root of everything. System and fuckery. More and more me see it. You cuss all you want, and the said thing repeat. Bag of fuckery. MP them asleep. No job now give away you for a bang of thief. That a fuckery. Police brutality, but we have rights, so I'm gonna do something for charity, but what they do, they abuse.
Right, so I can see right from the off, this is basically, I feel Alkaline letting off a lot of steam about some of the, well, again, the fuckery, which is clearly going on. Possibly locally to him and obviously around the world at the moment. We're seeing more and more news stories worldwide of just how messed up the world currently is. And yeah, no, it's a really interesting start. You can kind of hear a bit of the fury in his performance more than anything else. This is clearly something he needs to get off his chest and he feels a certain way. But again, from an actual piece of music perspective, it's very, very good. Like, the instrumental's cool. I like the sort of almost like 40s, 50s vocal sample that they're using in there. Sounds really, really cool. Again, high energy on the drums as well. Those kind of electronic kind of moogie stabs sound really cool. But again, this is all about Alkaline, and Alkaline letting loose from what I can tell.
All authority, what you got to say, because the people needs clarity. Our this spine humanity. Come like say them when you lose all your sanity. Treat the people with a slave mentality. Who live and who dead card to where me see fuckery. More and more me see it. You cuss all you want, and the said thing repeat. Bag of fuckery. Can't even speak. Lock up for nothing, take your throw you in a jeep. That a fuckery.
This is mad. You know what? This is actually mad. I think with Alkaline, he almost gets a little bit underestimated from a lyric standpoint a lot of the time. This is very, very good though, man. I think I think more than anything else here, he's clearly getting a lot off his chest, but he's demonstrating such a good rap ability in the way he's structuring the verses and the way he's actually putting things together. And there's a few lines in this that definitely ring true, like that thing of it's almost as if they want us to lose our minds because of how messed up things are and how much we are still sat here kind of going, why are they this messed up? And it's almost that thing he said as well of there not being kind of like a clear message of what our plans are or things like that. And I don't really want to dive into sort of government-related stuff. Follow me on Twitter if you want to see my opinions on government-related stuff. At KXVU each and every time. But yeah, that's the sort of general vibe I'm getting off this one. It's Alkaline kind of just getting things off his chest, but really, really well.
Said it down, spell a sense, I said it down, this a fact. Them I use it, then take a dispose like a trash. Check the line, then go to listen and aspire and all I watch. Uno down, get me dark, uno down, make me laugh. Prejudice and prejudice that I get the people pay the cost. Full and take all I offer, tell me something then a boss. Or the pick me, I go learn if you can't go a class. Me attack for me heart, me I like what I want. Would I love to see the community live like
I like
one.
the kind of switch up he's done here video-wise as well, going from the sort of rapidly moving animation. This almost looks like protest cards, and I think that they're like train ticket numbers maybe in the top right hand corner. And obviously you've got the guy holding up the protester sort of card there as well. But even the font on it, this is all kind of revolutionary. It's how it kind of looks in the way it's been put together with the sort of rubbed out paint that you see through the text. Again, it's impactful visually. And I think with this sort of tune, it's actually quite difficult to get something this simple that is this impactful. So hats off to whoever's done the animation.
Would a bad and not so bad, well players get mad. You not get to live the life, judge, I know that sad. How this spine humanity. Tired every day upon the news are just tragedy.
Facts.
Would I want to hear where them strategy? Get up people at them and feel it. System and fuckery. More and more me see it. You cuss all you want, and the said thing repeat. Bag of fuckery. What that them a teach? Now we out for the youths.
That's a mad thing he said there as well. I don't tend to break down lyrics on this channel because I feel lyrics are always up for interpretation, and if I put a meaning on it, someone else might have a completely different meaning. But that thing that he's just said there, you can shout at it all you want and nothing seems to change. That's definitely something that I've felt. I'm sure it's something that a lot of people have felt. People who are realistically going to be in a bit more of a worse off situation than I currently am, and it's interesting seeing his approach on this more than anything else, because he's literally literally he's not necessarily laying out facts and figures, but he's laying out frustrations and he's laying out thoughts and a very clear, concise thing of this is why I'm feeling a type of way. It's different from Alkaline as well.
Nah, one limit. Oh, you talk a work when you can't trust big guys. And I'm money now run. Some of we a figure big. But me rather go and do me little hustle instead. This a judgment, practice, madness, talkers. Oh, me see no look like them a try one no harders. Can't even get a blind. We axes us as starters. Them not go like we talk we no surfers. Can't get no light. Can't get no water. What them do to grandma style, all that no call for work. Can't get no payment.
But it definitely feels like he's mentioned 2 or 3 times this idea of things just going round and round in circles and nothing ever changing. I don't know if it's been done on purpose, but I notice it in the video. We're seeing a lot of the same scenes on repeat, and sort of then suddenly he's back in the living room looking at the telly again, and then it's this sort of mad, crazy scene over the top. Then it's the picture of the MP asleep again. Then it's back to him watching telly and more tragedy. There seems to be a feel of repetition within the animation on top of the lyricism. And again, I don't know if that's been a conscious decision, but it adds to the kind of, I suppose, almost despair that this kind of tune gives off, and it does make you kind of go, "Wow, we are in a torrid worldwide situation."
Tell where we ask, could have your subject, yo, me I tell you, system and fuck rich. More and more me see it, you cause all you want, and the same thing repeat, bag of fuck rich. MP them asleep, the job now give away you for a bang of thief, that a fuck rich. A brighter future, tell them gonna fuck rich.
On a musical level as well, again, I don't know if it's been a conscious decision. The only thing he's done that has been in a kind of ascending positive piece of notation was a brand new future. That's the only thing that's kind of gone up. Everything else has gone down. And that was one little shining thing, melodically, in amongst this kind of almost like thicket of just down, 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 repetition, same thing over and over again, down, 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 and then this positive, and then negative, negative, negative. It's an interesting one, and it almost ties into that thing of kind of being strung along by this concept of, oh, things will be better in the future, things will be better in the future. It's the lie we all get told. It's the lie we get told at work. It's the lie we get told in our day-to-day lives. And it's an interesting way of handling that concept melodically, I feel, because it adds to it. And again, this constant repetition of the video. We've seen this scene so many times. It's crazy. It's actually quite an artistic take. There's a lot of different artistic elements within this that may kind of get lost if you're just listening to the tune. There we go. Man like Alkaline back at it again. So sick.inc. Do go and check out what's going on over there. This was a really cool animation. I actually like the simplicity of it, and I like the fact that it had that repetitive feel. It tied into the tune. Again, whether that was a conscious decision or not, I don't actually know. But there we go. I don't tend to kind of analyze lyrics as much on this channel. As I said, I feel that's up for the individual listener to do. I'm here to break down sonics more than anything else. So on a sonic level, this was cool. Again, that kind of almost 50s, almost wartime sample, that kind of that very kind of like almost like 50s jazz vocal, has that kind of eerie feeling of despair, and then when you put those metallic drums on top of it, it ties in quite nicely, and it does give it this kind of electronic feel. Again, repetition. The big theme on this is repetition. Things go round in circles and nothing really changes, and that's where that sort of feeling of despair comes from, leading to that final thing of the future's going to be better, but now back to the repetition. So it's an interesting tune, man. I think Alkaline has done some business on this one. It's got to be said. But there we go. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this reaction. If you did, please make sure you are hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the screen, and hopefully we can keep bringing you a lot of new content. You'll see we've put I think we've done 9 videos in 2 days, just me catching up because I've got some spare time. But please do get your requests in down below as well. I'm very keen to hear what you would like me to react to. I'm trying to get through as many from the backlog as possible. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and you enjoy the rest of your day as well. I'll see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.